Okay, so do you guys love this shirt? Welcome back to my channel. This shirt is honestly making me so happy today. I can't stop talking about it or posting pictures of it or like sending pics of it to people. So naturally it was the first thing that came to my mind when I hit record. Just immediately like, hi, what do you think? How happy does this make you? Anyway, I got it at And Other Stories. I'll try and find it and put the link in the description. Anyway, let's move on. I'm in like a really weird hyper mood, so I figured record now before I have that midday crash, because it's coming. It usually comes right after the hyper mood. Okay, so many of you guys asked, I don't know if it was so many, but a few of you prompted me to get the new Perfecting Skin Tint by Glossier. And because they recently reformulated, and I don't know what the differences are. And I've been using the skin tint a lot recently, so I thought I'd order the new one. So curious to see if I notice a difference. I think they said the difference was mostly just about like the pigmentation separating or something. Oh my god, my phone's blowing up. It's Haley. I texted her that I was crying earlier, and now she's like, what's wrong? Like, leave me alone. Why do you care? I also really wanted to use this Nars palette, the Wanted palette. I got this because Katie Jane Hughes was using it a lot on her Instagram, and all the looks were really pretty. There's just really pretty colors in there, and I've used it about once or twice, and I haven't picked it up in a while. So I've been like staring at it on my shelf. I have so much makeup and I love buying new things, and then I end up just using all of the things in this bag, which is stuff you've seen a million times. Chanel bronzer, cloud paints, which I'll probably use. So thought I'd throw in something a little new. Nars Wanted palette and the new formula of skin tint. So shaking it up, and I apply this with my fingers. I think it feels the same. It feels and looks the same to me, but it looks like it's coming out of the tube better. This was something that was like a little bit difficult to squeeze out, I thought. So it's definitely coming out of the tube better. And yeah, the pigmentation looks better. Like, it did have a tendency, let me see if I can, where's my other one? Probably in this goddamn bag. Yeah, like the pigmentation kind of separates. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. I don't think so, but it separates a little bit. Whereas this one, it just looks like perfectly blended. Other than that, like, it feels and looks the same, but I would say an improvement for sure, but just minor. But I still love this stuff. I just think it's so pretty. What am I hearing? I thought I was hearing a bed squeak for a second, but I think someone's just like drilling with an actual drill. Even like, it doesn't like cover major things. So if you have like pigmentation or redness or blemishes, like as you can see, like it's not covering my blemishes, but what it does, it just creates like an even base. So you can still see the imperfections, but it like creates like a more even canvas. So it almost just like looks like you're not wearing makeup, because it doesn't look perfect, but it just almost looks like, oh, your skin's just naturally better than it actually is, if that makes any sense at all. It makes sense in my head. Still gonna use my stretch concealer. Some of you guys were asking, because I love my RMS lip pot thing. What's it called? Lip to cheek. You guys were asking me to do like an RMS like comparison between like the stretch concealer and I think it's called Uncover Up. And I haven't bought it yet, but I am curious to see like how they compare. Anyone who's used both of them, like, can you tell me like what the differences are? Because I love the stretch concealer, so I can't imagine liking the Uncover Up more, but I'd be curious to know like what are the differences, what are the similarities. So maybe I'll just get it if you guys want me to do a comparison. Another Glossier reformulation, they redid their face mist. So this is the original. It had the opaque white packaging, 4 ounces. And then this one is in a clear bottle with like a clear pink, 3.2 fluid ounces. They were calling it TSA friendly. So I thought it was under 3 ounces you couldn't take. Is it under 3.2? Or is it the clear bottle thing? I guess maybe I should have looked into that, but I don't really know. Because I usually don't take full-size products when I travel, so I don't know. But the difference is, so they did reformulate it. You guys know I love the spray. I use it every single day and night, and like sometimes throughout the day. The only thing I would say negative about it is that it burned my eyes. I have sensitive eyes, and I know a lot of other people have sensitive eyes, and they said it burns their eyes. So, you know, they heard everyone's cries, and they reformulated it so that it doesn't burn your eyes, and it's got like a finer mist, so you're not gonna be able to see. But the other one was kind of like and like sprays across the room. This one's like a really fine mist. I guess I should do it after my makeup, but either way, love it. Doesn't burn the eyes. I guess it's TSA friendly. So if you guys want to get any of these new formulations, or any other Glossier products, I'll just get it out of the way now. I have a 20% off discount. It's in the description, so you can shop through my link after the video if you want. Should I use the new cloud paint in Storm? You know what, let's do the eyes first, and then we'll figure out what we want to do on the cheeks. Okay, for brows, I'm just gonna brush through with my Boy Brow. I recently did my brows like the other day, a couple days ago. So I just plucked a few hairs. I barely did anything. I just plucked like a few that were like growing down on my lid, and then I tinted them. And if you're curious, I just got a professional eyebrow tint off Amazon, and I tinted them myself. So I'll put that in the link if you're curious. I'm not a professional, so don't blame me for any eyebrow mistakes. But I got the dark brown because my eyebrows are dark brown, but it really came out black. So I think I'm gonna order the soft brown next, because they're starting to fade a little bit. It's like a semi-permanent, so it's not really a big deal, but I really like when I get them tinted, but I just didn't feel like paying for it. So I did it myself. So let's look at the palette. What do we want to do? Something sparkly, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this color up here, this shiny one, and it's called, oh, you guys know I'm really bad at this. It's called Delirium. So I'm gonna go in with Delirium on a flat brush. Oh, I need to wash my brushes. Don't get mad at me. So I'm gonna put Delirium all over my lid. It's like a pretty champagne color. Okay, that's pretty. Now I'm gonna blend it out with another dirty brush. Now I'm gonna go in with this light brown color here, which is called, all the colors are upside down. This is really annoying. Seven Heaven. I'm just gonna use that as like a light crease color. I'm also gonna take that underneath the eye. Now I want to take this really glittery color here. I don't know if you guys can tell how glittery it is in person, but like when it hits the sun, it's like a foil. It's called UberEats. These kind of shadows don't usually pick up well with a brush, so I'm just going to use my finger and press it into the center of the lid. That's pretty. Now I want to do like a little bit of this like reddish color. There's like a shimmery red here. Normally I don't do shimmer in the crease, but I'm liking the iridescence of this versus the matte. So I'm going to use this, which is Wicked Game. And I'm just going to take it on that same dirty brush. And I'm just going to see what happens when I put a little bit in the crease in like the outer corner. Now just to like tie it into the bottom, I'm just going to take a little bit of that same color on the outer edge of the lower lash. Ow! What the fuck? Now I'm going to take another one of those foil shadows. This one's like a bronzy, but it has like flecks of a cranberry color in it. And this one's called Mendoza. I'm going to do the same thing. Put it on my finger, tap it on the lid. I just want like a blend of all these pretty sparkly colors just marinating on my eyelids. Okay, now I'm going to take this dark color down here called Coconut Grove. It's just like a super deep dark brown. I'm just going to use that as like a little bit of a liner. I'm just kind of smudging it into the lash line. I'm going to see what happens when I take a little bit on the lower lash line too. Like really close. And just on like the outer third. Now I'm going to take a Beige Eyeliner Pencil by Honest Beauty. I'm going to line my waterline. Ow. Ow. Did it again. And for mascara, I'm going to use my Chanel Le Volume Tried and True. Because I want like really thick lashes. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to use Glossier Lash Slick because this one's a little bit more natural and it doesn't smudge because it's like a tubing mascara, because my under eyes smudge so much with regular mascara. Okay, back to the cheeks. I am going to use the new Cloud Paint after all because I haven't used it in a video for you guys. So it's called Storm and it's like a berry, kind of like muddy brownish purple, and it's really pretty. It makes your cheeks look like either a little bit sunburned or like windburn. Like, you know, when you like go out in the cold for a while and you come in, your cheeks are like really rosy. Or like, obviously when you get a little too much sun, that's like the exact color. Okay, for highlighter, I'm gonna use this blush by MAC, which is called Fairly Precious Extra Dimension Blush. And it's just like super shimmery, pretty pink. And I'm just gonna like dust that all along the tops of my cheek and a little bit on the apples. It's pretty. Okay, for lips, this really has been my favorite, and it's the RMS Beauty Lip to Cheek in Diabolique. I've just been loving this little pot so much. I just press it into my lips, and I'm not worrying about being precise because I kind of want it to go a little over the line because then it looks like smudgy. I love this. Right now I'm gonna pick you guys up and go into the light so you can see all the pretty sparkles. Oh, this is gonna make me sneeze. Hope you liked it. All these colors look really good against my new bedding. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. All the information's in the description as always. Leave me a comment, subscribe, give a thumbs up. What do you want to see next? Blah, blah, blah. Love you.